sing. In my ears, all I kept hearing was negative people. Oh gosh, negative people. And even though I earned my place behind some of them smiling face, negative people. Oh gosh, negative people. Just to reach the top, me back they would stab, trying to pull me down like them barrel crab, pretending them is friend, but I must admit, I just don't have no time for no hypocrites. So no matter what you say or do, all I say is shoot by shoot. I won't give up, no, won't give up. You only fail when you fail to try. So don't dare wax this spin. Winners never quit. Quitters never win. So no matter all the talk they talk, champions rise when haters walk. Don't give up. No, don't give up. No matter how they pull me down, I only keep rising. Winners never quit and quitters never win. Hear me? So when you feel that you're on your last, some may say the die is cast. Don't give up, no, don't give up. You only fail when you fail to try. The pro are tougher skin. Winners never quit. Quitters never win. So even when I reach the edge, I lay my fingertips, I grasp the ledge. I won't give up, no, won't give up. I wanna reach where the air is red, hear the angels sing. Winners never quit and quitters never win. Oh yeah. No.
Music from Karina Shea. And the song is Winners Never Quit, Quitters Never Win. It's my team song that I normally start with every day. But today I really wanted to... I don't know how many of you ever really listened to the words of this song from Karine. Another song that she did. And I think it's so applicable to what we're going through right now.
We gotta save it. Oh yeah. My sweet TNT. Oh yeah. We used to sing sweet, sweet Trinidad. To leave here, boy, you must be mad. This is the land of milk and honey, rum and coke and easy money. While those verses we were singing, alarm bells kept on ringing. Pundits on each pulpit saying, oh heart and oh soul decaying.
I want you to listen to the words of this song by Karine Ashe.
We gotta save it.
It's 13 minutes past 9.
My sweet TNT.
Listen to these words, Trinidad and Tobago. Something to think about. Listen to it, listen to it.
Sing sweet, sweet Trinidad. To leave here, boy, you must be mad. This is the land of milk and honey, rum and coke and easy money. While those verses we were singing, alarm bells kept on ringing. Pundits on each pulpit saying, oh heart and oh soul decaying. Suddenly we wake up to a living nightmare, not least while electoral fast. How did we ever come to this? But so long we hear
join me on Facebook. Join me on Facebook, Street 919 Family. Are we facing a whirlwind?
Now the nation has been revealed. How they find Shannon Banfield. Busy street, yes, in our city. Killed by beasts who show no pity. Now there's fear and trepidation. What is happening to our nation? So I pray this one infraction will propel us into action. Trinbago, the time is now. We have to take our country back while these monsters flow. We cannot run from their attack. That is why I'm still saying, time to stand up and be counted. Our young girls, they're being hunted, not for jobs, by institutions.
I have to stop this song. I have to stop this song. Trinidad and Tobago, join me on Facebook. There's something about this song that we need to, I don't know about you, but like this song is so prophetic. This song speaks of so much things that I don't know about you. And if you missed my good morning, let me say it again. Good morning to Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning to my friend and my sister. I consider her to be like a little niece, Karina Shea. And she spoke about the death of Shannon Banfield and how we were really upset about Shannon's death. There are people who would call this radio station and say they stopped purchasing from the place where Shannon was murdered. You listen to me, Trinidad and Tobago. This song, I am contemplating really hard to keep this song as a theme song. I want you to listen to the words of the song, Good men. They say, evil triumph when good men do nothing. Evil triumph when good men do nothing. Evil triumph when good. We know, but we something wrong in Trinidad and Tobago. I don't know about you, but something is wrong. And while we play games and we try to pretend as though nothing is wrong, I want to just let you know that something is wrong. Something is wrong. In the end, we will not remember. We will share this. In the end, we will remember not the voice of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. Let me read that again. In the end, we will remember, let me read it. In the end, we will remember not the voices of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. I want to tell you something, Trinidad and Tobago. This is your nation. We born here, growing up here. We born and we were brought up here. We know Trinidad and Tobago really, we really know our nation. We can't pretend like we don't know. We know that we are 9-day wonders. We know that we are 9-day hits. We know that we remember things when we want to and forget things when we want to also. But there's an underlying current that is happening in our nation. Yesterday, a young man would have called in and he hinted to it. He hinted to the underlying current that is slowly and surely eroding something about our nation. It's eroding our nation. We're playing games. We're trying to keep something away. But Trinidad and Tobago, the writing says, in the end of this all, in the end of it all, we will remember not the voice of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. evil triumph when good men do nothing. What do we intend to do, Trinidad and Tobago? Allow the fabric of our society to decay? Are we going to allow people to continue to pretend in our face? You know, a young man told me something yesterday, and I feel I need to do it. I need to really, it has been a part, it has been going on in my mind for a while to do. I think I'm going to do it. I'm really going to do it. Really, really going to do it one of these days. I'm going to get it, and I'm going to come in the studio and do it. I want you all on Facebook to comment. I want you to comment on this song by Karina Shea. I want you to comment on this song by Karina Shea. I want you to tell me, Trinidad and Tobago, are we going to sit down and let the whirlwind of situations that are confronting this nation to continue and say nothing? Or are we going to do something about it? Are we finally going to stand up, finally get the guts to stand up and do something about it? Or are we going to just sit down and complain and blame it on somebody else? Who are we going to blame it on this time? When I listen to the young people from Laventille, Mova, Sealots, I heard a young man from, where is he from? I'm trying to remember which area he's from. When I heard him today on the radio, and he started to talk, and how he was talking, I'm asking Trinidad and Tobago today, are we going to listen to the voice of the youth? Or are we just going to condemn them, throw them aside, and say, waste our time with all you? We fed up all you. What are we going to do? How are we going to do this? Today, the Prime Minister addressed the nation at 1. He's going to address the nation at 1. We're going to try our best to bring it live here. But what do we do, Trinidad and Tobago? What do we do now that our youth are speaking? And the way they are talking, we don't like it. The way they are speaking, we really don't like it. But what are we going to do? You can't cut the tail. Some of us can't even cut our own children's tail. But you want to cut other people's children's tail. What are we going to do, Trinidad and Tobago? So we're going to listen to this song by Karina Shea. And then I'm going to open up the phone lines as quick as I can. We have a sponsored segment at 10. But I want to take your messages on Facebook because I really want to hear my Facebook people tell me what they think about this song. Those of our international listeners, what do you think about this song? What are your thoughts about this song? Is it real? Can you relate to it? Is it actually what's going on? Tell me what you think. Let me say good morning again to all my Facebook viewers. Thank you very much for joining me on Facebook. Tell me what you think about this song.
We used to sing sweet, sweet Trinidad. To leave here, boy, you must be mad. This is the land of milk and honey, rum and coke and easy money. While those verses we were singing, alarm bells kept on ringing. Pundits on each pulpit saying, oh heart and our soul decaying. Suddenly we wake up to a living nightmare, not least while electoral pass. How did we ever come to this? But so long we hearing, you got getting on. We're fighting, making porn. Us schoolgirls, you won't believe. Live MMA, they pulling weave. Check the vibes, they're living by. Dance all slackness, get rich or die. Alkaline to Movado. Mention maestro, they don't know. No morals, no ethics. There is a centrifugal black hole, but we must move quick to wake their conscience and save their soul. So long we've been hearing evil triumphs when good men do nothing. No triggers pump while words be frothing, and while church attendance real low. Protest back plus them casino, while black market prices haggling. Through our ports, big guns they smuggling. Spanish women are hot like their music. Saucy salsa, human traffic trend. They go, we can't wait. The devil making hay while we sleep. Tell them talk is cheap. We're caught in the world when we have to reap. While we look on them as more mothers who we're in the world when we had to reap. Huh. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, Now the nation's soul has been revealed. How they find Shannon Banfield. Busy street, yes, in our city. Killed by beasts who show no pity. Now there's fear and trepidation. What is happening to our nation? So I pray this one infraction will propel us into action. Trend they go. The time is now. We have to take our country back while these monsters flow. We cannot run from their attack. That is why I'm still saying, time to stand up and be counted. Our young girls, they're being hunted, not for jobs by institutions, but by clubs for prostitution. While for new gas, some arranging on the seas, cargo exchanging in the Gulf, drugs, guns, and women, and the Coast Guard cannot stop them. Trend they go. The time is now. Look how the murder rate leap. Tell them talk is cheap. We're caught in the world when we have to reap. Before more of our daughters, they put us to sleep. Most of this world when we have to reap. Time to stand up and be counted. We must defeat this threat they've mounted. We cannot wait for no messiah. Like zero fiddling through the fire. But while the flames we keep romancing, the grim reaper keeps us.
Interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
When it comes to healthcare, you deserve the best. Do you suffer from low energy, anxiety, or constipation? Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins provides you with the best services of iridology exam, blood analysis, ionic foot detox, followed by a soothing foot massage. We also provide the best organic supplements. We are located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria. Or call us at 288-1108 or 275-8359. Join us on the Street 919 FM every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. for Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins.
This is The Street, the all-new 919 FM.
By far, radio is still the best way to get more for your advertising dollar. Millions of people listen to radio every day. Why not advertise on radio? It's cheaper. It reaches the highest potential audience. It's time efficient and it works. Handpick the people you want to receive your advertising message. Advertise on the Street 919 FM. The MFO service says.
Survey said. Number one answer.
We're the fastest growing radio station.
We are The Street, the new Street 919 FM.
So call us now to book your spots. 628-4531.
Talk your talk, but we know talk. Come talk with us.
The Street
919 FM.
You know, today is the
We gotta save it.
anniversary death of Mr. Manning. And, you know, his son, Brian, did a tribute to his father. And I wanted to play it for you, Trinidad and Tobago. I want you to listen to what this young man had to say about his father. A tribute to Mr. Manning by Brian Manning. I want you to listen to this, Trinidad and Tobago.
4 years ago, I lost my hero. Today, as I walk through the constituency of San Fernando East, I feel my dad's presence and his legacy in a way I never have before. I see him through the eyes of the people he served for 44 years, as I'm flooded with stories and anecdotes about who he helped and how. The weight of his legacy of public service humbles me, lifts my spirit and fills me with love for the people. 4 years later, my own political path is ahead of me, and his lessons still guide me. Put people first and service before self. You may have left this earth 4 years ago, but your legacy lives on here in San Fernando East. I love you, Dad. I miss you. San Fernando East remembers you. Rest in peace.
We gotta save it. Oh yeah, my sweet TNT. Oh yeah. We used to sing sweet, sweet Trinidad. To leave here, boy, you must be mad. This is the land of milk and honey, rum and coke and easy money. While those verses we were singing, alarm bells kept on ringing. Pundits on each pulpit saying, "Oh, heart and our soul decaying." Suddenly we wake up to a living nightmare, not bliss while electoral pass. How did we ever come to this? But so long we hearing, you got to stand up and be counted. But daily we're intimidated. Every day our next witness silence while we recoil from the violence. In our land there is a crisis. Broke police, unruly ISIS, while sweet revenge gangs exacting. Police commissioner still acting Trinbago. Time. We separate the goat from the sheep. Tell them talk is cheap. Reporting the world when we have to reap. While them police busy playing hide and seek. Replacing the world when we had to read. Hey. Oh yeah. Oh. Save our land, Trinidad and Tobago. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. In our school skits getting on, we're fighting, making porn. Our school girls you won't believe. Live MMA, they pulling weave. Check the vibes they're living by. Dance all slackness, get rich or die. Alkaline to Movado. Mention Mike Strode, they don't know. No morals, no ethics. There is a centrifugal black hole, but we must move quick to wake their conscience and save their soul. So long we've been hearing evil triumphs when good men do nothing. No triggers pump while words be fraughting, and while church attendance real low. Protest back plus them casino, while black market prices haggling. Through our ports, big guns they smuggling. Spanish women are hot like their music. Saucy salsa, human traffic, Trinbago. We can't wait. The devil making hay while we sleep. Tell them talk is cheap. We're caught in the world when we have to reap. While we look on them as more mothers who we're facing the world
Tina Shea. We celebrate her father's passing through her music. But there is something about this song.
Has been revealed how they function on Banfield. Busy street, yes, in our city. Killed by beasts who show no pity. Now there's fear and trepidation. What is happening to our nation? So I pray this one infraction will propel us into action. Trinbago, the time is now. We have to take our country back while these monsters flow. We cannot run from their attack.
Most of the messages I'm getting on Facebook are people who are enjoying the song. Most people are saying that the song is relevant to today. Save our land, Trinidad and Tobago. Save our land, Trinidad and Tobago. This song is deep. Someone is saying on Facebook. Good morning to all the persons joining me on Facebook. Again, thank you very much for being a part of the program today. When Mr. Manning wanted to change that area, like many other areas, who was it that went up with the Defense Force and asked them to do, okay. All right, so messages coming in again. Good morning, Pastor Google. Dan, boy, okay. Them Calypsonians come like prophets. When we see things ahead, they see things ahead. Let me go to the phone lines. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Pastor Google.
Hi, morning, ma'am.
Ashley's father died yesterday.
Yeah,
call for me, please.
All right, and I did say,
That
okay.
was one of the greatest tunes.
Okay, and I did say that we pay tribute to her father, and even on yesterday we did acknowledge the passing of her dad, and but we really want to say Trinidad and Tobago that we need to look at what's going on. We need to look at what's going on and find a solution quick. Find a solution quick. So I'll take some more of your calls. Let me take this call. Hello, good morning. Tell me what you think about this song.
Good morning, Pastor Google. Pastor Google, very nice song. But what I wanted to say is that Errol Ashe, which is Corinne's father, he more used to sing sentimental songs. He used to sing soca things because I can't remember the name of the band right now, which had played his tune, one of his tunes, but he was more sentimental singer. In those days, it was like what we call flows. Sentimental, that's what we used to call those tunes. Yes, but he was greatly missed because I knew him for years. He used to play music for me and my deceased husband, DJ Gabi, right? So he was greatly missed because I can remember him very good. He was from up Laventilla by Desperado side. I knew him, and I knew Curry was a little child growing up, Yes, I could tell a history about him. Well, I said deceased. He was very great in his timing. Okay, Pastor Google.
All right. Thank you very much. Hello, good morning.
Good afternoon, morning, Pastor Google.
Oh, Lord.
You're right, oh, Lord. You have your morning and evening to all you know there. Pastor Google, good morning to you. Greetings and blessings to you and your family, and to Trinidad and Tobago and the wider world. And some courage this morning for Karina Shea on the passing of her father. You know much dance I dance with a man sing, Pastor Google? I used to dance, he used to sing with Edward's son. That's why I know him.
Okay.
And he was scouting for talent, he won scouting for talent. And when I was in the Hilton, it's there, it's scouting for talent in the States. My ex-husband and I used to be every Sunday up in the Hilton Hotel when they would have volley Bitarier, and my ex-husband used to dance live, and the dance curtain would come on us on a Wednesday night on the TV. So we would lie down at home and look at it and see ourselves dancing with our Molly. But you know, they say God to a better place. But I'll get a little joke on the internet I want to share with you, Pastor Google. Everybody say when you die, you're going to a better place. But nobody wants to get because they put it over so that they say, oh, there's a better place. Nobody wants to die to go in that better place. You know, so God from work for the reward and he leaves his daughter there. I don't know. I want to choose you to try the other. I can't remember, you know. You understand? But I know they were very, very close. Carrie didn't even know how much I know her father. We were really, 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 really close to that Edward band, J. Lewis band, because we are all folk. You understand? So you could have been about around my age, so 70, 72. So, Carrie, you be strong, and you have a lot of love coming. If you get no love, no way to get it from Pastor Google, you know. He did all the love, and he been giving you, and he was there for you, and he is there for you, and he will be there for you.
Yes.
So you just be strong, my little daughter. You know, she's a child to me, eh?
Yes.
So, Carrie, I know you don't just feel it, but you have to feel it. But when your family reaches a certain age, and it's suffering, and it's bad, don't you feel it, but don't stress that it's happy dead. Because if you got some works and to reward, you know, but it's only human beings that we will worry, okay? So that you be strong, and Pastor Google, that song, you don't know that the calypso show is gone. And we're hearing some songs of, my God, what an album. You know?
Yes.
Thanks, good morning, darling. And that's the next lover, eh? But she's my first lover anyway. Francine, and then Karina Shea, and them young children and them. All right.
Thank you.
Oh God, I get a massage yesterday from a masseuse. Oh God, he activates every vein in my body, every muscle. Oh God, same.
All right. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning, Pastor Hugo. I'd like to get a message out to a lady who just called you. Could I? Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
The Swanky Gemma. She now called. I want her to call this number. 271-7058. 271-7058. This is her sister Joan wants to speak to her.
All right.
271-7058. Thank you, Pastor Google, very much.
You're most welcome.
Yes, sir.
As I travel along white cliffs of Dover, many rivers to cross, and it's only
Hi, morning.
Good morning, Pastor Google. What time am I trying to get on this morning? Sorry. You know, I feel a loss with Errol because I was a child then, but he and a man, he always in front of that TV for scouting for talent. When Errol Ashe singing, and we vexed too bad. We want to match up the place EPM winner because several times they tip him. But you know, he was really a great singer, and I felt good because I was born in Laventille, and I always would back him. So I just want to say this morning, Kareem, and all the family members and all those who love them, my condolences go out to them, and be strong.
Thank you.
But I will always remember him as one of my favorite local singers. So thank you, Pastor Guga.
You're welcome.
But just where to begin? I'm playing for time. Every times I find myself thinking of committing some dreadful crime.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Pastor Google.
Hi,
Blessings
morning.
to you. This
Thank
is
you.
singing Francine.
Hey, how are you?
I'm wonderful, thank God. I'm calling to give my condolences to the family of Errol Ashe, especially my little sister Karen.
Karina.
And Errol and I go way back because when I was recording with Ed Watson, we were friends, in the music business. We were like family. And would you believe, only last Friday, I was asking a friend of mine, I don't even remember his name, about Errol. He said to me, Errol is good. I saw him just the week before. I said, do me a favor, please. Please tell him I say hello. Please give him my number to call me because I haven't seen him for years. And last night I was on Facebook and I saw it and I couldn't believe my eyes. But I just want to say to Karim, under all the stress, that God give us and he take us. But remember, we have to be thankful for the time that he loaned her daddy, her earthly daddy. And think about the good times, She's human. We all would feel a little sad, but it's a road we all have to travel one day. And I hope that he's lying in the right arms, which is the right arms of Jesus. So I just called to give my condolences to the family, and everything is going to be all right. Just think and believe in God. Everything is going to be all right. Pastor Google, you have a great day, and love to you.
God bless. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Pastor Google.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. By the grace of God, I'm good. I, too, am calling to extend condolences to Karine. And because, Pastor Google, when I see Karine, I see her father.
Many rivers to cross, but I can't seem to find.
Ms. Carol, I want to thank you very much. And to all the callers who are calling in, I just want to let you all know, I was on the phone just now with Karine. I just came off the phone with her. And she told me, Pastor, I had to take off the radio because it was bringing back so much memories. And she wanted to thank everybody for their love and their support. But she told me, she said, Pastor, I had to take off the radio because... And I wanted to put her live on air, but she said to me she can't talk right now, because it's bringing back so much memories. And to all the callers who are calling in and sending their condolences on their love to her, she is really, really happy, and she thanks all of you all for the love and the support. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Pastor Google.
Hi, morning.
I'd like to send my condolences out to Karen and the family. And to tell her, sometimes, people say this too will pass and whatever, but when you're going through it, it's not so simple, So some people heal faster than others, and I hope that God will guide her through, because it's not an easy thing to lose your father. I lose my father at the age of 6. And I always say that that was the biggest loss ever you know, and you always wanted to have him there for all the milestones they reach in your life, and you know, he gone so soon when you're young, and you know. But I carry him everywhere with me, and in my heart and in my wallet, he's always there with me. And Karen, I don't know how long it will take you, but hold on to God, because that's the only friend, true friend we have. Pastor Google, you also talk about what suggestions we have about what's going on in Port of Spain and environs and what's happening around the country. But there's a lot of people that have to step up to the plate to change this. The politicians can't change it alone, because people talking about, because I listened to the same guy, I think it's the same guy he's talking about, who talk, I saw in a clip, I think it's on news.
Well, I heard him on another frequency this morning, but I have the ads coming up. I really want you to call me back. All right?
Call you back.
Call me back and let's continue this conversation.
All right. Okay.
All right, bye.
Cliffs of Dover.
They talk. You talk. Come talk with us. On the street. 919 FM. Get interactive with the street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
Hey guys, it's Aisha Wells here. Listen up. If you're considering selling or renting your house in Trinidad and Tobago, then call Keelan George with O'Neill's Real Estate Group. He's a good friend of mine and he's been in the business for over 6 years. First, selling real estate in Atlanta, Georgia, and now right here in Trinidad and Tobago. He has a strategic online marketing presence that actually attracts thousands of home buyers and renters. Plus, with his home selling advice and techniques, he's getting homes sold really fast. Keelan will actually guarantee you sell your home, or get this, you can cancel the listing agreement and pay nothing at any time. That's right, you heard me, nothing at any time. Selling your home doesn't have to be stressful, people. Check out www.o'neillrealestatett.com. O'Neill is spelled O-N-E-I-L, or just call Keelan direct at 363-4030. That's 363-4030.
It's time to unfollow 2G speed. Switch to B-Mobile and enjoy always on 4G LTE. Get a free 30-day trial with 25 gigabyte data, free WhatsApp, free talk, free text, and more. Plus 50% off your next 3 months. Check us online or in store. Paying for 4G and getting 2G? Come test drive always on 4G LTE. Switch to B-Mobile and get a free 30-day trial with 25 gigabyte data, free WhatsApp, free talk, and more. Plus get 50% off your next 3 months. Check us online or in store.
The Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James is now on the street at 919 FM. Every Sunday from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Monday. The Bible says the Gospel of the Kingdom shall be preached in all the world as a witness to all nations, and then the end shall come. For more info, call 652-0924 or 298-4540 and join us every Sunday from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. Monday for the Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
Here's your opportunity to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly and guests as they lead in worship ministries of the Word and Prayer. That's every Sunday at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. and every Wednesday from 9 p.m. to midnight on the street 919 FM, where we deal with today's issues from a biblical perspective. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. You'll be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Your life and family will never be the same. You are welcome to visit our website, www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org. Like us on Facebook. Your financial support will be greatly appreciated. Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795-222 at the First Citizens Bank. You can contact us at 753-1113. We know the streets because we talk to the streets.
Come talk with us on the Street 919 FM.
News from the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good morning. It's time for the mid-morning news on the Street 919 FM to 10 a.m. In the headlines, not enough evidence to suspend police officers involved in the Mova shooting, says the commissioner. Deputy Mayor of Port of Spain being considered for the Port of Spain South seat, and in news overseas, almost 5 million jobs created in the United States in June. With the details, I am Jason Shields. During Wednesday's weekly police media briefing in Port of Spain, Commissioner of Police Gary Griffith said there was not enough evidence to immediately suspend all 12 police officers involved in a Mova shooting on Saturday. 3 men, Joel Jacob, Israel Clinton, and Noel Diamond, were the victims of the shooting. Mr. Griffith said he would not take sides but would deal with any police officer who might have breached the law during the incident. He promised to have the matter thoroughly investigated as soon as possible, saying that when the Police Complaints Authority, the PCA, and police reports were finished, the necessary action would be taken. The incident has sparked violent protests around the country all week thus far. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley on Wednesday declined to answer questions from reporters about the protest. However, it is anticipated that the Prime Minister will have something to say on the events today at the post-cabinet media conference this afternoon from 1 p.m. at the Diplomatic Center in St. Anne's. Dr. Rowley was approached by reporters for comment on Wednesday as he left the newly opened Unit Trust Corporation Investment Center in San Fernando, only to say, quote, "I will see you tomorrow," end quote, from the rear seat of his vehicle. In some news of politics, with recently installed candidate Cleopatra Borrell removed as the PNM's representative for the Port of Spain South seat for this year's general elections, Deputy Mayor of the capital city, Helen Moraine, has emerged as a nominee to replace her. Miss Borrell was dropped from the slate due to her U.S. TNT citizenship status. The other persons being considered to be screened for the constituency are Cheryl Ann Reyes, Nicola Harvey, Kent Taylor, and Councillor Abba Kamau. Finally, in news overseas, in the month of June, the U.S. economy created jobs at a record pace, seeing a surge of 4.8 million people on the payroll as firms took on more staff after the coronavirus downturn. This follows the job rebound in May, which 2.5 million people joined the labor market, and comes after consumer spending data show a jump in activity. However, a recent spike in COVID-19 cases across the United States have raised fears for continued growth. Companies, including in populous states like California, Florida, and Texas, plan to scale back or delay reopening due to these fresh coronavirus outbreaks. Despite 2 separate months of job growth, employment is still about 16 million below the pre-pandemic level, with a rate just above 11.1%. And that was a look at your news to 10 a.m. on the Street 919 FM, recapping the headlines. Not enough evidence to suspend police officers involved in Mova shooting, says the commissioner. Deputy Mayor of Port of Spain being considered for the Port of Spain South seat. And in news overseas, almost 5 million jobs created in the United States in June. Stay with us for more news on the Street 919 FM. We have some news headlines at 11 a.m. and a major newscast coming up at 12 noon. I am Jason Shields. Have a good morning.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com.
Washed up for years.
Okay, so we're getting ready to go for a sponsored segment with Miss Nicole Huggins and Associates. So stick and stay with us right here on the Street 919 FM. Don't touch your dial. Coming up next is Miss Nicole Huggins and Associates, and they're going to take us until 11 o'clock. Well, 5 to 11. And after that, I come back and we're going to continue. I have something I want to play and discuss with you. So don't touch your dial. And remember, at 1 o'clock, we're going to try to bring you the address by the Prime Minister live here on the Street 919 FM. So, again, at in a few minutes, we're going to have Miss Nicole Huggins live on air. And then we're going to, so she's going until 5 past. All right, no, 5 to 11. All right, so coming up next is Miss Nicole Huggins. And after that, we come back at 11. And I'm going to chat with you a little bit at 11 o'clock. I have a really important clip I want to play for you that I need to hear your take on. I know that we have real intelligent listeners, bright callers, and people who would listen and take things for the value that is coming at you with. So don't touch your dial, stick and stay.
Away, the faster I will run. You can deny me, you can decide to turn.
Let's talk on the street.
The official station that defends the nation.
When it comes to healthcare, you deserve the best. Do you suffer from low energy, anxiety, or constipation? Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins provides you with the best services of iridology exam, blood analysis, ionic foot detox, followed by a soothing foot massage. We also provide the best organic supplements. We are located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria. Or call us at 288-1108 or 275-8359. Join us on the Street 919 FM. Every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. for Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins.
All right, so I have Miss Huggins live on the air. Good morning, Miss Huggins.
Pleasant good morning, Pastor Google. Pleasant good morning to the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. And to all the viewing audience of the Street 91 at this point in time, pleasant good morning. Today, some health and wealth lifestyle will specialize in that ancient technique. I do a range of different techniques. And we're here talking about massage. I'm going to elaborate a little bit more on that type of thing that I'm doing in terms of bringing back people into wellness. I do massages. Yes, I was trained in Swedish massage, therapeutic massage, spa massage, and all of that. But as I went into traditional medicine, I realized there is a lot more to the human body. So I have incorporated my massage. Yes, it's therapeutic, but it has also taken a whole new leaf. It is also part of dealing with the whole anatomy from a different perspective. I've incorporated ancient techniques, I've incorporated cupping, I've incorporated acupuncture to it, I've incorporated gua sha to it, and different types of techniques that it is done from a traditional point to help alleviate pain, to help recovery, just a whole different range of sicknesses and illnesses that have been incorporated in order for the treatment to cover the more beneficial, well adaptable in order to function properly in society. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. And that's an excellent introduction. So I hope they've heard it all. But we want to elaborate on some of the things that you do. And, we've been talking for a while. And at one point in time, I said, listen to me, we have to stop procrastinating and we have to get going. Let's get going. Let's put this together. And we have had some discussion. And here we are today. And, I like to say that I like to be a guinea pig. But it's not really a guinea pig. But I like to be the one to put not just supplements to the test, not to extend it to my family members. But I also took some treatment, and I'm having an ongoing treatment with Dr. Sarah Roberts. And that is on an old injury that I've had many, many, many years ago, since I was a child, about 9, 10 years of age. I'm not going to tell you how many years, so I don't want you to do the math. But it's a very old injury. And then I had another injury about 20 years ago. That's where I fell, and I landed on my coccyx. That's my buttock. And I suffered for some time. I was unable to walk for a couple of weeks. Then, of course, the body in its amazing ability to repair, I started to walk again. But as I continue to live this hectic lifestyle, which my work, most of you would know the type of work that I do and how busy we can be at times, hardly even getting a complete day off, life has taken a toll on this physical structure, this frame that I have had. And I had to go and get myself aligned because the pain was so much. I also maintain alkalinity in my body. So it was much more, what I should say, it was less pain that I would endure. But from time to time when I do foot detox on persons, my foot detox is always followed by a soothing foot massage. So I get, not everybody, some person might get a 5-minute foot massage because they don't have a lot of nuts and a lot of issues. Some people I have to spend 20 minutes, 25, half an hour, sometimes just dealing with a foot, just trying to untangle nuts that will build up in their calves and with their feet and stimulate and allow the blood using reflexology, using that to the sole of the feet to bring back circulation and stuff like that. And putting those extra duty on my shoulders, it has caused me to have some pain. And the more that I do, the more straining it has been. So what I have done with Dr. Sarah Roberts, and now she's going to have a chance to speak, but I'm just explaining the procedure and why I did what I've done and why I continue to do what I'm doing. I have done acupuncture, right? Acupuncture. And it was what I should say, it was not painful, but knowing me how I'm afraid of needles, yes, I'm afraid of needles. I'm saying it publicly. I'm afraid of needles. It's a good thing it was done on my back. So I was not able to really see anything until after I saw the video. And it was an amazing result coming out of there. I could have really feel my energy stimulated in areas where I would feel the most pain. And that was really exciting to me because we talk a lot about energies. We talk a lot about eating energy food, eating food in its natural form, because this structure that we have, we are energy being. We talk a lot about that. But when you come in contact with someone that shares the same thing with you about energy, but at a different level, it definitely would make you feel at home. And I feel at home in her presence. I feel at home whenever she comes, and I feel excited for the customers, for the clients that will come at Health and Wet Lifestyle, because I know it's going to be an additional help. So we're going to get additional results with the treatment that is going to be applied upon each customer. I also had something what it's the first time I've ever heard the word
Washaw. I hope I'm saying it right. Am I saying it right? Washaw. Yes, I've had that done in me as well. And to use a simple word, what we can identify with is scraping. And I've done that, and that was amazing. Again, none of the treatments so far that I've took from Dr. Saber have been painful. It is a contact treatment, but it hasn't been painful. And I am loving it. I can lift my shoulders. I don't have to pain normally every morning. I would have to do extreme exercise to stretch that muscles and stuff. My exercising has lessened because the pain has gone away tremendously. So I'm looking forward to my other session. So now, Dr. Saber, I am going to put you in front of the, the mic so you can share with the public, right? We talk about acupuncture. I want you to explain to them who can benefit most from acupuncture besides just someone just want to just go and do acupuncture. Who can benefit from that?
Well, the truth of the matter is everyone can benefit from acupuncture because we all have a physical body, but we also have an energy body. And this energy sometimes becomes tired, sometimes it becomes stagnated, sometimes it becomes not connected. So one of the things acupuncture does, it stimulates that energy. What we do when we stick a needle into your body, what we are doing is manipulating that energy, and we want that energy to flow. We want it to flow in a particular direction, in a particular meridian. So that is why we use it at certain points. So acupuncture brings the energy back alive into the body. So anybody and everyone can benefit, from a pregnant woman to an old man, from a baby, from a teenager, everyone. Acupuncture can be used for 101 different uses.
Okay, so if it is that you're suffering with some type of ailment, for instance, we know that we talk about lifestyle diseases, yeah, and we know that is accumulation of waste and toxic, and you would use the word an accumulation or displacement of energy, right? And so someone who is who have become diabetic, can they benefit from this? Because we know that this individual will have a sluggish pancreas, or it could be an infected pancreas, so it can go, it could be a parasite in the pancreas, so it can go a long way, different reasons why individuals will come across with this lifestyle disease, which we call diabetes. Right. So how can someone benefit from this treatment?
Every point in your body has certain treatment. So depending, you talk about toxic. So there are points that we can use to drain from the meridians. There are points that we can use to tonify the organ. There are points that we can use just to keep it vital, keep it alive, and use to enhance, nourish. There's points we can use to stimulate blood. There's points we can use to stimulate what we call marrow. Points we can use to stimulate what we call chi, yang, yin. The whole system we can use. We can use the water system in our body, the fire system in the body, the air system in our body. There are points all over our body. Our body is wonderfully made. It is made to enhance our communication with nature. So once we are blocked, whatever comes into the environment also affects us. Also, we are part of the living environment itself. So acupuncture helps that energy to move freely within our body.
Okay, okay, wonderful. So it doesn't make sense to me, but I ask if it is that someone who is hypertensive can get help, or prostate problems, or kidney problems. Everyone can get help from this treatment, which is known as acupuncture. Yes. Right? Okay, some people are afraid of needles, and I would say that it was not painful at all. I actually, out of all the needles that were poked into my back, I actually felt only one, and it was like having a glucose test. Okay.
The only one I felt.
Yes.
And when you were stimulating the needles, I sort of felt the energy, like a shock wave going to my body. And I was saying, well, yes, thing is working. And, you know, sometimes we can be in an environment and we can feel a little shock. That is because we are electromagnetic beings. And we have this energy. Without this energy, we are actually not going to be physically existing in this state.
True.
Right?
True.
So I know that that it works. It works, and I'm encouraging persons. For those of you who may be suffering with some type of ailment, we know that you've been getting results through using supplementation, through health and lifestyle, and coming down and getting your iron positive with your foot massage, stimulating every organ from the sole of the feet. But we have added something that will be valuable to you, the viewing and listening audience at this point in time, and it is what we call acupuncture. I want to also talk a bit on the other treatment that I have done, which I am loving it. I am absolutely loving it, and it is what we call washo. Washo. I can never pronounce it properly. Okay, washo. Yeah. Did I say it right? Okay, washo. So I want to talk a bit on washo, and we have a couple of clients that you've already started to deal with. And imagine the customer that we had when you were here on Tuesday, and the customer that we had, this gentleman that came in and his energy was tremendously low. This individual had a pulse of 38. And when I started to treat him, he had to stay here a little longer. I started to treat him because I could not let that individual leave from here without getting his pulse back up to an acceptable rate. Right? So when I was finished with treating him, giving him some supplements and stuff like that, and his pulse went back up to 78. But that was not the end of his treatment here at Health and Lifestyle. So after I got it back up, of course, his body was still feeling. He was in tremendous pain. He was how you call it? His pain was so much that he was complaining from pain from his head to his toes. I said, what's paining you? Chronic. He said, everywhere. I said, okay, so listen to me. I know you didn't come here for this. You come for evaluation. You come for supplements or whatever. But we have a doctor in the office, Dr. Sarah, and she practices Chinese medicine. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to introduce you to her, and you're going to get a therapy done. And he was in agreement right away because he know how he felt, and he know how he wants to feel. And that gentleman did a session with you. I don't know what was the session you did. Could you explain what you did on that individual? So we already know that he had some cardiovascular issues, right? And I didn't have any discussion with you. And after the treatment, you came out and you said, you know, his heart is weak. He has heart problems. And from there, we know that what you're doing actually is giving information as well as to how the body is functioning. And that is amazing. You didn't need to use any equipment or anything like that to be able to identify with what is going on with that individual. And that is amazing. So could you explain the treatment that you did on that individual? And I'm going to share the excitement and the excited way that individual felt when he left from here.
Okay. Well, the gentleman that I saw, first to begin, the body tells 1,000 stories. You can look at the body and you can read each page of that story from just looking at a person. And from my perspective, what I was sorting is that there are certain signs that you look at and you can see. The tongue tells a story, the hand tells a story, the eyes tells a story, the skin tells a story. So just by looking at the man, I sort of pinpointed that. After I had a diagnosis with him, I sat and I spoke with him before I did what I have to do with him, and I realized what his problem was. So I did a session of washo on him, and I did points that will target the main issue, which is his heart. His pain was coming from his heart not having enough chi to generate that blood to flow to his body. So I did a session where I stimulated the energy in the back
acupuncture point of his back, stimulate the heart, stimulate the blood, move and drain toxics from the body, and give that body a revitalization all over again. He had a lot of pain in his shoulders. I also did some points that I actually stimulated the energy